In this chapter, we cover the useful life of your PPE, factors that affect the life of your PPE, mandatory retirement, and disposal of retired PPE. Useful life for turnout gear is normally 3 to 5 years. The NFPA 1851 standard requires mandatory retirement at 10 years. Useful life is highly unlikely to be more than 7 years. Useful life will vary according to weight and type of weave of fabric, age and frequency of use, whether it has been regularly cleaned, inspected, and repaired, number and type of previous repairs, the type of work performed while wearing the PPE, the length of exposure to extreme heat and the intensity of heat, the length of exposure to hazardous chemicals, the length of exposure to direct or indirect sunlight or other light sources such as fluorescent light, condition of the thermal liner and moisture barrier. Most performance properties of PPE cannot be tested by the user in the field. If you discover something that makes you question the condition of any PPE element and whether it is safe for use, contact supervisory personnel immediately for additional inspection. Do not wear the PPE element into any emergency situation until trained personnel has authorized its return to service. PPE should be assessed at each advanced inspection to determine whether it has exceeded its useful life and must be retired. Trained professionals with in-depth knowledge of PPE should handle retirement procedures. Retired PPE should never be used for live training exercises. Use of retired PPE in hazardous situations could result in serious injury or death. Cut them into several pieces and dispose of them properly. Retired PPE that are contaminated with blood or body fluids or hazardous chemicals should be placed in a plastic bag and disposed of in accordance with federal, state, and local regulations.